Grade 4, Module 1, Lesson 15 homework. Directions. Use the standard subtraction algorithm to solve the problems below. We're going to look at problem letter D. It's very similar to Lesson 13 and Lesson 14, except for we are going to be asked to decompose into smaller units multiple times versus just one time. So I'm going to see if our units can be subtracted. In the ones unit, I have 0 subtract 0, that's okay. But in the tens unit, I have 5 subtract 7, and we can't do that. So we're going to go ahead and borrow from the hundreds and making that 0 hundreds left. When we bundle that into the tens, we're going to have 15 tens. Now in the hundreds, I have 0 take away 3, and that doesn't work. So I need to borrow from the thousands. I'm going to take one bundle of 1,000 away, leaving 3. And that's going to leave me with 10 hundreds. Now in the thousands, I have 3 take away 6, and that's not possible. So I need to borrow from the 10,000s. I'm going to take one 10,000 away from the 9,000, leaving me with 8,000. And when I bundle that into the thousands, I'm left with 13,000s. Now I have 8 subtract 6 in the 10,000, and that's fine, and 2 subtract 1 in the 100,000s, and that's fine. So now you can just work out your subtraction. In the ones, I have 0 minus 0, which is 0. In the tens, I have 15 minus 7, which is 8. In the hundreds, I have 10 minus 3, which is 7. In the thousands, we have 13 minus 6, which is 7. In the 10,000s, I have 8 take away 6, which is 2. And in the 100,000s, I have 2 take away 1, which is 1. So my answer comes out to be 127,780. Now let's take a look at letter G. We can see from this one that there's a lot of decomposing or regrouping that needs to happen. So in my ones category, I cannot take 9 away from 0, but in the tens, I cannot take 8 away from 0. So I'm going to look at my hundreds, and I'm going to borrow 100 from the 5 and making that 4 hundreds, and bundle that into the tens, making it be 10 tens. Now I still need to borrow because I need to be able to subtract my ones. So I'm going to take 1 away from that 10 and create 9 tens, leaving me with 10 ones. So my ones look able to be subtracted, my tens can be subtracted, but my hundreds cannot. So I'm going to look at the next possible place to rebundle. If I look at my 8 in the 100,000s, I need to borrow 1 there, leaving me with 700,000s. And it takes me over to leaving me with 10 10,000s. I need to keep going. I'm going to take a 10,000 away from there, leaving me with 9 10,000s. And that's going to leave me with 10 thousands. So now it looks like all my subtraction can take place. In my ones category, I have 10 take away 9, which is 1. In my tens, I have 9 minus 8, which is 1. In my hundreds, I have 4 minus 9, and that's not quite possible. So I needed to borrow from my thousands, creating that to be a 9, and going ahead and making my hundreds be 1400s. I should have done that from the beginning, but I missed it. So I caught it now, and that's okay. 14 minus 9 gives you 5. 9 minus 9 gives you 0. 9 minus 7 is 2. And 7 minus nothing else is 7. So our final answer is going to be 720,511. Again, we try to do all the rebundling from the beginning, but if we miss one, we know how to go back and fix it.